got a fried green tomato in the middle, and it's got pimento.
Welcome to Myrtle Beach Eats and Beyond, the show where a local foodie, that's me, attempts to parlay a passion for delicious eats into a useful video guide for other locals and tourists attempting to answer the age-old question, where should we eat in Myrtle Beach? Don't worry, I've got you covered. With me on this journey are my three progeny, that's them, who also love to experience new eating emporiums, raising them up right. We'll also be exploring fun, family-friendly activities and showing you the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, the lowdowns and hoedowns of where to shop, play, stop, and stay. If you're lucky, I might even cook for you. And if that's not enough to convince you to subscribe, just know that once a week, I am completely wrecking my diet to bring you this content. Now, I'm not saying that you should feel guilty about that in any way, but I'm just saying you should subscribe. Hello friends, and welcome to our table. It was a rainy, gray, chilly winter day. The perfect day to indulge in some grilled cheese and tomato soup. So naturally, we pulled in to check out the Grilled Cheese and Crabcake Company in Garden City. I've been eyeing their menu online for a while, and after all the grilled cheese sandwiches I've made for my kids over the years, well, I was keen to have someone else do the grilling for once. We stepped inside to dine and found an adorable little spot peppered with pleasant beach decor as far as the eye can see. Being so close to the ocean, it only stands to reason they offer up some delicious seafood offerings like a fish sandwich, fried oyster roll, Maryland crab cakes, fish and chips basket, and French fried lobster. Even though we showed up early as per our usual MO, they flipped on the open sign just as we pulled into park. It wasn't long before we were not the only diners, and it started to fill up pretty quickly. Luckily, there were 2 servers on hand to get all us hungry folks fed right and proper.
Oh, great, thank you.
And the service was not only efficient, but friendly and welcoming as well. We started out with an order of fried green tomatoes because we are incredibly predictable and simply can't pass up the opportunity. If fried green tomatoes is on the menu, it's definitely going to be on our plates. They came with a side of ranch dressing, a combination which I wasn't sure I would like, but as it turns out, that was just some crazy talk in my head because of course it's a terrific pairing I would be happy to enjoy again.
That's really good. It's really yummy. All right, so we got sweet potato fries.
Since my children had never tasted a sweet potato fry, I thought it was high time.
I'm gonna try one plain first.
And I'm glad we took the chance because they were incredibly tasty and I've heard about nothing else ever since.
Gracias so much for getting these.
Takes a minute for the sweet potato flavor to kick in, right? What do you think?
Good.
Now I'm gonna try it dipped.
And sweet potatoes are delicious.
Aren't they nice?
We also ordered up a basket of onion rings and were delighted by their massive size,
It's like a picture frame on camera.
Beautiful.
sweet flavor, and incredible crunch. 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
Broken one. I like the broken ones because they're easier to dip.
Leave it to my child's penchant for interesting food combinations. She created an entirely new concoction involving the unholy fried union between the sweet potato fry and the onion ring.
Putting in the sweet potato fries. And then what happens to the onion? And then she's dipping it. But what happens to the onions?
As it's in the name, of course we had to try grilled cheese, but not just one grilled cheese. I needed to sample a minimum of 2. So we got the classic grilled cheese with a side of tomato soup, just to establish a baseline. The sandwich is made on thick slices of Texas toast style bread, cut into perfect triangles, the exact right angle and dimension for tomato soup dipping. The soup had a light flavor, small chunks of deliciousness, and a creamy texture I am now considering incorporating into my own homemade tomato soup. Grilled cheese and tomato soup is always the perfect combination, and I'm convinced it's because it hits all the same notes as pizza: tomato, cheese, and a chewy bread. Perfection. Always has been, always will be. Unless you're allergic, in which case, you have my condolences. Next up, the fried green tomato grilled cheese, naturally, made with pimento cheese and bacon. I only got a bite before passing it off to my littles, but this is one I would definitely go back for. It was crispy, tangy, creamy, and all kinds of good. In my head, I would have also ordered a crab cake, fish and chips basket, and probably another sandwich. In reality, I knew I would have to save that for another visit so as not to leave the table uncomfortably full. But that's a-okay with me because it leaves something to look forward to for next time. Grilled Cheese and Crabcake Company is located at 2520 South Highway 17 Business Route in Garden City. Some listings have it as Merle's Inlet, but no matter. Either way, you'll find them waiting to serve you up some yumminess. You can also place an order online at grilledcheesesc.com. Until next time, stay hungry, my friends.
Okay, my favorite part was the sauce and also with the fried green tomatoes and also just everything.
Yes, go.
My favorite part was the onion rings.
Because you were craving them all week, right?
Yeah.
It was so satisfying to have it after you were wanting it.
My favorite part was the sweet potato fry.
Those were nice, weren't they?
Yeah, and the fried green tomatoes.
The grilled cheese is made on a really thick bread. It's like a Texas toast, so it's very hearty and filling. It was really good.
Yeah, it's nice. And the regular one, that cheese is delicious.
You liked the regular one the best? Yes. I liked the one with the fried green tomato. It was really creamy and rich and layered in flavors.
Yeah, I really liked that one because it was spicy.
Yeah. Okay, end scene. Thanks for watching, everyone. If this content is something you enjoy, we'd love your help to grow our little channel. By liking this video, leaving a comment below, and subscribing to the channel, it really helps us out, and it's completely free to you. With your help, YouTube will be able to recommend this content to more foodie folks so we can all share the love of good eats. See you again soon.